That's a goal!
All right, an impressive game of football, 3 points in the bag. Well, a well-deserved win by Manchester United. Performance was awesome. Even a rival fan will have no option than to like the game. So, what I want to ask first of all now, the keeper first, because this kind of match now, the match where you go start your keeper, especially at home where the fans are going to be there. You know you will have your chance, and he did well. So for me, after what do you think about the keeper and the saves he made in the game? And then you have to give me a percentage rate 1 to 10 of what you think about the keeper.
Okay, first of all, I have to thank our coach, Ruben Amorim, for at least not bowing down to pressure, because our first the match we played where Donnarumma made his debut, some of the fans criticized him and were saying that he should have brought in Senel Amens since our goalkeeping position is shaky. Now, bringing him on in this home match is a very good way to start him, so that the confidence he built today, having a clean sheet, will help him. Then you asked me how will I rate the goalkeeper. I have to be frank. He didn't make much saves because Manchester United dominated this game. They were pressing. The defenders were up and doing. But one thing that is evident in this is that I'm seeing him as someone that can command his line. You know, even though we are saying that there wasn't much pressure on his side, but you know all those corner and those throw-ins that he do come out to grab. Such things are the loopholes we have had both with Onana and Bayende. They are not being able to at least come out. You are the keeper. Others can head or play with their leg, but you have an advantage other than that. You can always use your hand. So I see him making such attempts, making such interceptions. He made a lot of interceptions to all those crossing, this thing. He do come out. So I see him as someone that is aware that I'm in charge of this position. So for me, that one is an edge over others. At least this one this one thing I pointed and I saw in him today.
Okay, me I've been thinking that Cunha will always be the preferred starting 11 over Mount. But I don't know whether you agree with what the coach did today, because it paid off today. On a normal day now, had it been you people lost the game, people would have said the chances that if Cunha had been there, he will do this or do that. You agree with the coach in the substitution that he did today?
One thing you should know is that football is not a rocket science. Football is simple. Maresca even said it. Football is not difficult. Cunha played in the last match. You also saw he didn't do well, even though he was actually coming back from injury. Now, a player like Cunha, who is the team leader in his former team when he was playing at Wolves, if you keep playing him when he fails to perform well, when players are aware that their starting lineup is guaranteed, they can always do anyhow and get over with it. So for me, I think it's a bold decision. Benching someone like Cunha after having a bad game in our previous match and playing Mason Mount and Mason Mount scoring. I think with this, he will know that, yes, even though I'm a good player, I can play well, I even pass the person that they play today, but my position can be taken from me anytime. So I think benching him today indirectly sends a message to Cunha in subsequent matches for him to perform well if he actually wants to always gain that position. So for me, it's a very good decision. And also, being that it played well, the person he benched him for also scored today. So for me, it's a nice decision.
Okay, 3 points gotten. Another 3 or 1 month already secured in the bag by Ruben Amorim. Because we've been thinking that if he lose this match, normally he knows that the pressure is there. So if he lose this match, he go. But we have to talk about people that made him to get that 3 points. Okay. Sesko. So me, I've been the number one person that is criticizing Sesko, and I will keep because he may be that kind striker. Getting these 2 goals now, goals where everybody feel get. This today's own almost in try at least for being there. But what do you should talk about Sesko now with the waiting play today?
Okay, let's judge this using the normal skill we do learn in life. If you are not perfect in what you are doing, when you put on hard work, no matter how hard the thing is, you keep improving every day, and you yourself will know that there is a progress. So for me, yes, he didn't start well, and if you check his stats in his previous team before Manchester United purchased him, it's not a good start for a striker. But what I know is that someone you fail to rate today, or someone that is not performing well today, is that we are rating him today. Football has taught us that we can't totally love anything. Yeah. So what I believe that he is not yet on top of his game doesn't mean that if he should work hard, train well, try to watch other strikers and the way other big strikers were made, that he wouldn't improve. He will always improve. So for me, I'm seeing him gradually improving every match. Yes, his link-up play is not yet top-notch, but what I like in people, or what I like in play, is that getting better. Even if you are worse today, I don't expect you to be the same tomorrow. He started with us scoring, but today he made a lot of good link-up play. If Manchester United was clinical in front of goal, I think Sesko had an opportunity to even get an assist. So yes, as of today, he's not that person we think he should be, or he ought to be for Manchester United. But I strongly believe that it's left for him to work hard and be on top of his form.
Okay, 10 points already into the season after 7 games. Nobody even expected this, and they out of the 10 points, 9 of those points have come at home game, Old Trafford. Do you think that Old Trafford is the key, or that the players, they're actually trying their best, just that sometimes they follow, or things they come out like that?
During the match, you can saw the commentator say that Manchester United has the highest shot, but the position is not reflecting the percentage shot we had in the league. What I have to say is that, apart from Manchester United, we all know that a team's home is always an edge. When you are playing at home, it's just like, if it's in betting, it's just like handicap. You are already 1-0 ahead of the people you are playing. What you need is also to do well. Yes, our home has added to this, but you also know that when a team is performing badly, every team in their home will approach you that these people that these guys won, these people that these guys won. So I think when we normally travel to play on away matches, there is this pressure. I do observe it. We can only press in the first half, then second half, when their home fans start chanting, this pressure, that's lack of winning mentality, because when you have lose and lose and lose, you can even be okay with draw. What you say, and when you get draw, you say, of course, we got 1 point today. If it was in the other match, we could have lost. So I see that home as an edge. And the second thing that has affected us is that series of losses is something that affected the players' mentality. But if they can build from it in our subsequent matches, I think we can make a good thing out of this.
All right, going into the international break, Manchester United is currently on 8th position and Chelsea on 9th position. I never believed this, but we have to move. This is football. You never know what will happen going into November international break. We see for front. Thank you for following. Bye.
Thank you for watching. There are some of our videos you would love to watch. Please follow us for more contents. Like, share, and subscribe.